Oh, look at this. If I press F5, you can see here I've got an animated star just orbiting that man. How do we do that? Let's have a look. Well, here's a very popular website, pictkits.com. www.pictkits.com. I type stars. All stars. I quite like that star there. Downloaded that star as a GIF. You double click on it and there you see it. Okay, we're going to use Pivot Man. We've opened the Pivot software. Here's the man. We're going to load this star. Now it's a GIF. Now you can load this as a sprite. There it is in the CE5 folder. And we can resize it. Okay, I've resized the star, placed it at size 25, placed it to the right of his hand. Here's the anchor point. Next frame. Now I'm going to send it to the back because I want it to be able to move it behind this figure. And I just start the orbit now, adding frames. And as I'm doing it, I'm going to decrease the size a little to make it look as if it's going away. Adding frames, decreasing from 25 down to 20. Now continue doing this. So I've gone all the way around the back, frame size down to 20, and now I'm going to come to the front. So I'm going to bring this to the front and start moving this chap across to the right. Increasing the size now, back up towards 25. You'll notice that it's over the front. Very important at the end that the star arrives back in the same position you started. So there's the end position. If I click here, you can see the start position. So we're going to add one more frame just to move that star to that very position. Now we can play it, and the star should go round the figure, and you can alter the speed to make it faster or slower as you want. Now save the animation by doing File, Save Animation, save it as an animated GIF, and give it a name, and I'll show you how to insert it now in the presentation. Right, now open the presentation, insert, pictures, and you should bring this up, orbiting star, and if you press F5, there we got our orbiting star. Here's an alternative. If I just want a star to move across the screen, I can do this. Delete the figure, load the sprite, and resize it to 20. Set it to background so that it'll always appear behind any text that you want to use later on. Okay, I've recorded 16 frames. Now File, Save Animation, and we'll save it as a GIF. Overwrite the old one I did. There we are. Insert the animated GIF, moving star, press F5, and you've got a moving star. Created a text box, put the word Game World in it, and now can put the Game World over the moving star. Press F5, and because it was in the background, you'll see the moving star animates behind Game World. Okay, so do File, New, create a pixel size of, or canvas size of 300 by 125 pixels. And we're going to put a heading in here called Game World. We're going to do it in 2 colors, and I'm going to try and get the 2 colors to flip from one color to the other in a kind of glowing banner. Game World. Click on this box, put that approximately in the middle. and I'll file, save as GIF, and I'll call this Game World Green, and then I'm going to do the same for blue. So file, new, same size again, text on, Game World, we'll have blue this time. Click on this box here to make sure it's roughly in the middle, and we'll save this as Game World Blue. It's done. I'm going to take Game World Blue and Game World Green, take them into my Pivot Man as sprites, and create a little animation. So I'll delete this figure. I'm going to load the sprite that I just created. We'll start off with blue. Move the sprite into the middle of the page. New frame. Next frame. Add 10 of those. And now load the other sprite. Game World Green. And pop that very close to the other one. And the blue one we can delete. I should have a nice... There we go. And add those. And now just play. It should. And you can save that as an animated GIF. And you can import that in your make sure you save it as an animated GIF, and you can save that and import it into your animation, which we'll do now. One piece of advice I'd give you, and notice this, is to trim the size of the palette here down, so that you've got something which only includes the text. You can see what happens when you do that. So you're going to have to play with that to get it exactly right. I've inserted the 3 GIFs into presentation now. You can see the rotating star, the moving banner, and the game world oscillating between blue and green. I'm sure you can do a better job than me. Have fun.